Alright, hello everyone, Josh here with Texas Games, bringing you the first live stream ever here for Ark Legends here on the channel. Welcome everyone. So, I went ahead and I started a new account. I was playing on another server. I decided to go ahead and change it up because I didn't like the investments that I made in some of the characters, because I, of course, was doing a lot of testing. It is CBT, so it is the best time to test. There was a few units that were just, pretty bad. They weren't really working very well, so I decided to go ahead and start over, and right now we're currently in Chapter 4 of Story, so we're making pretty good progress already here in just a couple hours. What's up, Jay? How's it going, man? What's up, Fabio? Is it out? No. The game is still in CBT. If you guys and gals are looking for a link to the APK, I have it pinned in the Discord in the Ark Legends channel. So definitely go ahead and check that out and grab the link. Jump in and play. I believe the CBT is going to be here until the end of February, from what I'm being told. And they're hopeful for global launch sometime in March or April. So not that long from now. See here, make sure everything is working okay. All right. So anywho, I've been looking through a lot of these characters, just trying to kind of see what we want to work with here, what's kind of top tier in my opinion. I did notice a couple things though. Not all the hero descriptions are accurate. For example, I believe Hanania, her skill that you actually use, it says regenerates HP equal to 20% of her max HP and randomly purifies 1 debuff for allies. Now, when she uses this ability, it actually AoE heals your entire team. That is not specified anywhere. So that's just one example so far that I've discovered where the actual skill description does not match up with what the character is actually doing. So I don't know how much that's happening in a lot of these characters. So if you are playing this game, it is CBT. You have nothing to lose except for some time. If you see a character that doesn't seem great based on their skill description, definitely still at least try them out, because their skill description might be a little bit off. And if it is off, definitely go let them know in their official Discord, because that was just one example that I did notice so far. I love all your content. Watch them even if I don't play every game. Keep going. Hey, thanks so much, Jay. I appreciate that a lot. Hopefully the stream is doing fine. I don't see any lag or nothing, so that's hopefully going to stay that way through the remainder. We're going to streaming for about half an hour, an hour. It's just a quick little stream here, kind of just out of nowhere. Today is a slow day when it comes to game news. There isn't really anything going on. There's not really any big news happening in the world of gachas today. So we are going to be opening up a second channel, though. I'm hopeful to be doing that very, very soon. It's just going to be called X's Plays. And basically, I'm just going to be posting gameplay for non-English game releases, beta test, debuts, etc. So you're going to be seeing those over there. They're not going to be first impressions. It's going to be strictly gameplay, because I do have an audience outside of English speaking, and I want to try and give them a place where they can go and actually see a lot of different content that's coming out in their own regions. And, I know a lot of players over here that also play those games in like Korean, Japanese, or even over there in Taiwan. Even in some cases, some of them are even in homeland China. So I wanted to open up a second channel to post those specific games over there, and then keep all the English stuff on the main channel. So hopefully that's not confusing, but I just thought it'd be a good idea to try and, go full on global here with the X's thing. So we'll see what happens, but that's my game plan. Hey, thanks so much, RX. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. Hopefully it all works out soon. Yo, what's up, Valia? Is there any news on when Black Clover game is coming out? Okay, so Lazar, what we're getting so far is it's seeming like we're going to be getting some kind of a test in Korea, South Korea, starting like the first week of February. And it's going to go for just one weekend from what I can tell. Now, I don't know if we're going to all be able to get in after the APK goes public, or if it's going to require some kind of like email verification or something like that when you signed up, because they're only taking limited signups, and I believe those signups are already filled. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get into that test or not, but if I can at least get my hands on some video footage from that test, I'll definitely try to bring it to the channel so we can at least talk about what we see. That's at least what I'm going to try and do for you guys and gals out there. That's the best I can do. I'm hopeful I can get in and actually get my hands on the game for a day or so, but if I can't, I'm going to at least try to get some gameplay. But outside of that, that's all the news we have right now in the game, outside of the fact that they're going to have a global launch sometime this year. We do not know when that's going to be, but it's supposed to be this year. I played this game for like a month. It has potential. Yeah, it definitely has potential. There's definitely a lot of things that I've already suggested in their Discord. One of those major things is I would like to get more voiceovers on characters, because I feel like there's like some awkward levels of silence sometimes when you're like summoning or if they're doing their special ability. Now, one of my biggest criticisms, it's still one of the biggest criticisms that I've had even with Awakened Chaos Era, is I want skip animations, because when you play a game like a gacha, for example, and you're doing a lot of repetitive grind, the last thing you want to see is those animations over and over and over. Now, the good news is, from what I'm being told from some of the community reps in the Discord, is they're already working on it and it's a priority. So that is great news, because that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that the important things that need to be addressed are a priority. They're not on the back burner. They're not scheduled for sometime later down the road or after release or anything. They're working on it right now. So that's great. So we get skip animations. That's already going to make this game so much better. Now, there was another criticism that a lot of us had, but it's actually been taken care of, because we didn't even realize this game had this feature, but they do. So check this out. Let me see if I can actually show you on this account. Let me go back to the airship real quick. This is something that we thought was bugged out and didn't work, but it does work. And it's very well hidden, but it's really, really cool. So if you go to like one of the more endgame type content, like you have the tower over here on the right side, which you can't see yet because I'm not far enough on this account. You have the Forbidden, you have this Lost Sector. You also have one over here where I'm clicking. You can see in the sky below that. There's a lot of different cool game modes. Like you got a skill up, it's not really a skill up dungeon. It kind of works like glyphs do in Ace, where you got to go and farm up a lot of these like crystals, these runes rather, and then you can build up their stats that way. So that's really cool. There's also gear dungeons. There's a tower that gives you amazing rewards. Every 10 floors of tower gives you a free S hero, which is crazy. You get an S hero pull. It's random, but still, it's a free S hero. But anyways, let me go into the Forbidden real quick. So this is where you're going to grab your gold and I believe your EXP items as well. Yeah, your EXP items and your gold. So let me just go into the first gold dungeon, the Gold Veil one. And I did mention to them as well, I don't like that everything costs 10 stamina, because yeah, the lower stages being 10 stamina, the value is really, really good. However, we don't know how long it's going to take to get to that point. So for the time being, you're going to be doing the lower stages, and they're also going to cost 10, but the value is going to be very, very low. So this is definitely a game that you want to try and rush to end game, so your stamina is more valuable, because everything costs 10. So I told them maybe to adjust that, maybe make these lower stages cost less. Even if you have to make the higher stages cost maybe like up to 12 or something, that's fine. But the lower stages costing 10, they're not really worth farming, because I feel like you're throwing a lot of your stamina away doing that, because the value just isn't really there. But that was just a suggestion I threw out there. Let me just go ahead and throw my team in here real quick. I'll talk about my team here in a little bit. Doing a little bit more tweaking. Is that 4? I just need to throw some more out here. So this is an earth type boss. Of course, earth is strong against water, so we kind of got a water unit right in front of it, so that's probably not the best idea. We'll put our tank Jacob up in there. We'll put Alex right behind that, and then we'll just put these two over here. It doesn't really matter. So what's really cool is this is a very hidden feature, but it's right in front of your face, so it's kind of weird. And it's this bad boy right over here where I'm clicking. You see this little robot, this little bot? We'll get to that in a minute and why it's really, really cool. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to do the first run semi-manual. And what I mean by that is we're going to be doing the skills, not the AI, because the AI actually won't do your skills in these dungeons. So right now, we don't need to use any skills because this is a very, very weak stage. It's only stage 1, of course. So we don't really need to focus on using skills here. But we're going to go ahead and use them anyway. We're just going to go and pop our Rain. I do like this character a lot. She's got a really good kit. So you see there, I just popped a skill. We'll just go ahead and use Jacob just for the shits and giggles here. Alright, so we're about to end this here. Got one more round to go. Now we got the big boss. Gonna go ahead and pop the defense down. Our defense break here with Alex. So there we go. Which is 75% decrease of defense, which is incredible. And then we'll just go and pop Rain, and this should about finish it off. And then I'll show you what we just did here. Alright, so we just completed that run, right? Now let's say we want to go back in and auto battle that stage again to just keep collecting gold or whatever. So what you want to do is you go back into it, and now you can click auto down here in the bottom right. But if you do that, it's not going to use any skills. It will auto the fight for you over and over and over again until you're done using up, however many tries. You can have a maximum of 30 tries. And it's going to cost you 300 auto points. I believe those get restored every day. I might be wrong on that. I'm sure somebody who's been playing a little bit longer can verify that or not. But regardless, let's just say we want to do 2 runs. So we'll just move that all the way. I wonder if we can just... No, we can't. All right, we're just going to do 2 runs. So if we go in and click that, it's going to go by itself, but you're going to see something that's going to happen. That's not what we want to happen. So it's going to go through this whole run, and you'll notice something. So our mana is down there building up. We're up to 2 mana now. We're up to 3, 4. All of our characters can now use their skills, but they won't. They will not use any skills now. Because what's happening is it's just doing an auto run, but it doesn't have anything to run off of. Because the way this game is set up is it actually has a built-in macro. So what's happening is when you do your run manually and you complete it, it's going to take everything you did, record it, and then it's going to basically play it back when you click the bot. So then it'll go in and do another auto run, and it'll do what you did in the run that was successful, and it'll just do that over and over and over again. Because as you can see, we still have not used any skills. We're now going to be almost max mana, max energy, whatever you want to call it, and we have not used 1 skill. So that is not what we want, because that's going to make our runs go longer. And if you need to do something, you want to jump into the game and play or something, and it's still doing all your auto farming, that's not going to be ideal. Not to mention, you could die because it's not using any skills. So what you want to do is you actually want to come over here and click that little bot there on the left side, and then you click auto, and now watch what happens. I'm going to let it play by itself 1 time, and you'll notice that it's actually going to start using our skills. I believe we used our first skill on the second wave, so that's probably when they're going to do it. But it's a really cool feature. It's something unique I've not really seen very often in a gacha game, let alone a mobile game for that matter. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys and gals, because that's actually pretty cool. And we were not aware of that at first. So we thought there was a bug in the game where it's like, hey, we can't do auto with skills on any other content outside of story. And then, we found out, oh yeah, we can. Here we go. And see, we just used our skill here on the second wave. So it's very, very cool there. And of course, he's going to use his skills now. There you go. So yeah, it's just a cool little feature. Thought I'd share that with you all. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and back out of that because we don't care about the stage 1. Alright, so you guys get the idea. Very cool stuff. I'm going to get back to the chat here in a moment. Let me just get to another stage of story. Hopefully that we can auto. And then I'll read the chat while I'm doing that. Got almost 30 people here live. Welcome, everyone. I know this game isn't released yet, and a lot of you are not familiar with it, so I didn't expect too many people to hop in. But I do appreciate y'all being here. Alright, so we're going up here to Nami. All right, go and skip that out. Go back in, and we're gonna go and fight this guy. Let's see what the setup is here. So it's all water, so that's fantastic. Awesome. Don't really want to put my healer up there, but we are running a lot. We are running 3 water and 2 fire. And you will notice often that you will be fighting more enemies than you actually have characters. So far, the highest I've seen was like 7 enemies. You can only run 5, so you will find often that you will be outnumbered. Try and move those down here. And hope for the best here. We might actually have to see what our gear situation is, or even level somebody up. I'm trying not to do much with Gaia. I used Gaia on my other account, took her all the way up to 40. Oops, I forgot to click auto. And she just was not good. Her AoE is very, very weak. So I just was not very satisfied with her at all. I believe I had her up to like 2 ascensions or whatever as well. So she was pretty far along and still not doing very much for the team. So I'm trying to not have to invest into her right now until we get some new units. All right, let me jump on here on the chat. I love the character designs. Oh yeah, the character designs in this game are really cool. I do like them myself. Yep. Thoughts on copies needed dupes? I had already suggested other ways to give a skill ups to in nerfing tuning PvE. Yeah, I could see that there being a different way, because right now your skill ups seem to be locked behind dupes. So if you're not getting enough dupes, your skills might be lacking, which might make a lot of these S heroes not as useful when you get to like mid game and your A heroes start kind of having a lot of dupe investments in them with their skills maxed out, and your S heroes are kind of lagging behind because of that. So that could be an issue going into, you know, mid to end game. I could see that being something that they might look into changing. Maybe just make a skill up dungeon like a lot of other gachas, and just, you know, don't lock it behind dupes, or make better ways to get dupes. I mean, they could go either route there. Yeah, what's up? Welcome. I love the gear up system, so nice. You're not stopped by charms. You farm them easily. Yep, and then and excuse me, then you can also trade in all your ones that, all the gear pieces you're not going to use for gear EXP materials. So yeah, the gear system's not too bad. How can you play this, Godslayer? Go into the Discord, which you can find in the description below. Go to the Ark Legends channel, and I have the APK pinned for you right there. And you go and grab the game and play it. The beta will be going until the end of February, so you still have a little over a month to enjoy the game before they get prepared for global launch, which as of right now, it's still being, you know, rumored to be sometime in March or April. So we'll have to see. Hopefully there's no delays. Yeah, no problem, Godslayer. When are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Josh? Oh, I just can't get into the TCG. I just never, ever been a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. And unfortunately, that's all Master Duel is. It's literally just a TCG on a mobile and console platform. I think it's also on PC right now on Steam, right? Yeah. So basically just playing the TCG simulations that I've already, you know, seen out there for 20 years. Just not something I want to get into. However, I am waiting for Cross Duels, Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duels, because that's more of an arcade style Yu-Gi-Oh! That actually looked pretty fun, and I did enjoy my time in it in closed beta quite a bit. So whenever that drops for mobile, I might hop on that and play that for a while. I have a lot of games on my my menu here this year. It's going to be hot in the kitchen this year. Let me tell you what, there's so much stuff that's coming out. Quite a bit of it's got me intrigued, very excited for it, like the new Black Clover mobile. Very excited for that. I also want to try out the new Full Metal Alchemist, Jujutsu Kaisen. I want to try out the Demon Slayer. I want to get my hands on the freaking Pokemon Generations, or not, what is it? Or not Pokemon, Digimon New Generation. or Digimon New Century, depending on, you know, however you want to call it. I've seen it called both names, so I don't know. But that's currently in China right now in open beta. But you need to go through a lot of obstacle courses to play that, because it's through Tencent, and you have to go through QQ or WeChat and some other crazy shenanigans. And I just didn't want to go through all that just so I can try and, you know, play the game in Chinese. It just did not seem worth it. So I'm hoping that the game goes to at least like KR or JP soon, or even hopefully global, because I'd love to get my hands on that as well. So a lot of games out there to play. And we unlocked Sky City. This is the tower mode, which I was talking about earlier, which is fantastic. Every 10 floors, you get a free S hero. Talk about amazing rewards. So, as you can see here, when you get to floor 10, you get an S grade hero. And this shows you the ones that are available that you can pick up. Some really good units in here too. Let me tell you what, by far, from what I can tell, the best S hero in the game right now is our boy Aiden. This guy is amazing. He's a do-it-all support. Like, if you want your team to hit harder, he's your man, because that's literally his entire job, is to make your whole team just hit for more damage. Because he has a crack armor, which is a defense break, 75% on his skill. That's only got a 2 energy cost. He boosts attack of 2 allies with the highest attack, which is perfect, by 50%, and that lasts for 20 seconds. And then he also deals 500% damage and does, of course, defense down. Of course, that goes up with skill ups. His next ability here, the Updater, damage boost, deal 50% more damage. So basically, he is raising 2 random ally units skill damage by 50%. Insanity. And then his passive, which is even crazier, he's basically a William. If you're familiar with William in Awakened Chaos Era, all allies' active skill damage will be increased by 10%. That goes all the way up to 15%. And that, of course, will also stack with the damage boost. So that's upwards of 65% additional skill damage for at least 2 of your units. And the attack up on top of that, plus the defense break. So this guy is nuts. So I'm definitely trying to get him as soon as I can. I really want to test him out. Right now, I believe there's only 100 floors. I don't know if it goes any higher than that, but you can see the rewards for the floors all the way up to 100. You get a lot of gems. You get a lot of EXP potions. You get some gold. And, of course, every 10 floors, you get an S-grade hero. So lots of goodies there to be had. I don't know if we can do the first 10 floors. We'll try if we can, and then you guys can see what S hero I get. We just drag these all into the board real fast. I need to pull some new heroes. I really do not want to touch Gaia. I really don't. I'm trying to not have to touch her at all, as best I can. I'm gonna go and match you up. Actually, we'll put the tank up there. So that's fine there. Actually, we'll put you down here. You. Put you up there. Well, we'll put you there, and then you right there. Even though we haven't really built her Gaia up, she's probably just gonna die anyways. Anyway, 35 people in the chat. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Hope you all are enjoying your day. We are midweek here. Today's hump day. All dogs in the park rejoice. Hey, yeah, a lot of games keep me busy, Paul. That's the way it is, man. I love it. Keep me on my toes. All right, so we beat floor 1. We're going to move on to floor 2. I don't think I'm going to adjust my team setup for probably the first 5 floors at least. I think we should be fine. I think we should just be able to just completely overpower them. I gave them a suggestion to buff Alex as well. Alex is the starting hero that you get. He's got a defense break. That's why he's probably going to be my team for a long time until I can hopefully get Aiden. Aiden would literally just make me take Alex out of my team. But until then, he's staying in there for the defense break. But yeah, he needs a buff because he's a bit squishy. He is literally a glass cannon. He can do quite a bit of damage. He's got the defense break and all that good stuff, but he's very squishy. And he does have a passive that kind of helps with his squishiness. The problem is it's only there for the start of the battle for like 20 seconds tops. And that's not very long. especially if you got multiple waves. So I suggested to perhaps make his passive either permanent or make it to where it has like a periodic cooldown where he'll have it, it'll go away for a little bit, and then it'll come back again. So if they do that for Alex, I think he'll be a very, very good character, especially considering you get him for free from the start of the game. So he'd be a very good starter character. All right, Gaia, you don't deserve any MVPs. You're terrible. Get off my screen. Never answered you about Do Love. Well, it's too late now. Any type of reroll for this game yet or nah? You can reroll. Matter of fact, I actually tested the reroll process today when I actually made this account. From what I can tell, the reroll process is about 20 minutes long, and that's when you first start the game. Now, it does seem like the guest account does get locked into your device ID. So, if you are on mobile phone, rerolling will probably require you to do a lot of shenanigans with linking accounts with different emails or whatever at release. Or you can use an emulator or multiple phones and use multi-instances where you basically are just starting a new account on several different devices. Now, this game right now, I believe, has 4 available servers. So right now, you can reroll on 4 different servers on one account. I don't know how many servers there's going to be at global launch. There might be 1, 2, there could be 50. I don't know. The only thing I'm hopeful for is there is cross-server capabilities in this game. What I mean by that is hopefully guilds and friend list, and if there's any other, if they ever add like co-op or anything like that, I'm hoping all of that can be included in cross-server. I don't care about PvP or rankings. That's fine to have those be different per server. That's fine. I just want the friends list and guilds and stuff like that to all be included in cross-server. If they do that, then I don't care if there's a million servers. It's when they don't do that where a lot of servers can kill a game quickly. So I just hope that's not the case. We'll have to see. I didn't get confirmation. I did ask in the official Discord about that earlier today. I have not gotten anything back yet, so we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully that is a thing, and if it isn't, hopefully they're considering putting it in. But yeah, so it's about 20 minutes for a reroll. No matter which way you do it, either through multi-instances, starting a whole new account on a different device, if you choose a different server from your main account. Regardless, it's about 20 minutes to get to Chapter 2, and then you unlock the airship, and then the airship allows you to actually summon. Then you check your mailbox, you get all your free resources, and then you do your summons. And then you see what you get, don't like what you get, rinse and repeat. There you go. But as I said, it's about a 20-minute reroll process. So, be ready for that. Well, let's see. I'll throw you up there now. Up there. Put you up there too. There's... Since you are a tank, I'll put you there, and put you back there because you're weak, Gaia. You're weak sauce. Get in the back of the bus. So I don't have to see you. Who should you go for in a reroll? So I forget her name. I'll show you guys after this fight. I'll talk about some of the better units that I've seen so far when it comes to S units. One of them is definitely Aiden. That's a given. That is definitely one of the stronger units in the entire game. He just has an amazing kit. I just want to get my hands on him. But there are a few other really solid S heroes as well that I noticed, and that some other people have tested out and they really like them as well. So we'll go over a couple of those here right now. Alright, so go to the gallery, basically your index here. So as we said, Aiden is definitely one of those options that you definitely try to reroll for. You can also buy him from the shop using dismantling materials, which are not as hard to get as you might think. I would figure if you play this game for a couple weeks, maybe even less, probably grab him a free copy of him from the shop. Another really strong one is, where's she at? Right here. Our girl Luana, however you want to say her name. She's also very, very solid. A lot of people seem to love her. I'm not going to go over basic skills because they're all kind of garbage for like almost every character in the game. They're just blah, like whatever. But she has places into the shadow, and into the shadow is attack speed plus 100%, blink to a random enemy unit after killing one enemy unit. So she kills an enemy, and then she just like teleports right to the next one. Which with a game like a board style like this, where characters are moving around to different sets of enemies, that could be very helpful because a lot of things are time based. You know, you got a cooldown of a certain amount of seconds. Your damage that you're doing is kind of, you know, based on those seconds as well. So getting your unit to just go boom, boom, right to the next, hey, that could save someone. But anyway, she deals 750% of attack to the farthest target for 10 seconds. Now, that's also very important, trying to reach those enemies that are kind of out of range. And she goes all the way up to 1125% and for 15 seconds on her level 5. Her second skill here, her other skill, Fatal Strike, deals damage equal to 200% of her attack to the target for each 12 basic attack. So basically, she has a built-in bonus attack mechanic, which is very, very nice. And then, of course, that goes up to 300%. And then her final, her passive here, her backstab, when the target changes, Luana will deal damage equal to 375% attack to the new target. And that goes up to 563. So basically, she's going to kill an enemy, just teleport right over to the next one instantly, and then blast them for over 500% damage on top of whatever skill she's also going to be doing as well. So she's going to be extremely fast and very, very DPS oriented. So she's going to be a nice nuke type unit. A lot of people seem to love her. Another couple that I've seen that a lot of people really like is this one here. This one's actually part of the raid up banner right now, and this is Zinnia. I feel like she's a better healer overall than the other one in the banner and the one that you get for free, which is our Hanania. Now, Hanania does do AoE healing. Initially, that's kind of like what her kit is all about. However, Zinnia has AoE healing in her kit, but she also does strong single target healing, like full HP recovery type healing. And if you look at her overview, it's a little bit interesting. Zinnia was a colorful flower before she takes on a physical form due to the nourishment of holy trees. So don't be looking at her too all, you know, excited, guys. She's a flower. Okay, you can take that joke and run with it in a lot of different ways. We're not gonna do that on stream, but there you go. Anyway, so she has salvation. Now, unlike Hanania, her healing is a 2 energy cost. Salvation in this case is a 3 cost. So keep that in mind. That might sway you one way or another when it comes to healing. Heals the ally unit with the lowest HP percentage by 33% of her max HP every 5 seconds. Lasts for 30 seconds. Tap the skill button again during casting to manually end the spell. So you don't need to over heal if you don't want to. So if she heals up somebody really quick in the first, 10-15 seconds, you can end the healing on that character, let her cooldown reset, and then you can heal somebody else. So if you know how to play this game a little bit semi-manual and you're good at it, you got your finger on the trigger and you know what you're doing, you could really make her salvation ability very, very powerful. After the cast, heals all allies by 10% of her max HP and purifies 3 random debuffs for allies. So she has a cleanse, she has a mini AoE heal, and a super powerful, strong single target heal. So if you have like a really, really powerful tank in your team that's kind of up in the front, you got everybody else in the back, and that tank is basically taking a grunt of the amount of damage, she's got an amazing heal to kind of top that unit up and keep them alive for long term. So that could be a very good strategy going forward. Her other ability here is heals the 2 ally units with the lowest HP percentage equal to 15% of her HP. This will trigger once per 10 seconds. So that's a nice little heal there that you get for free. And then her passive decreases damage taken by 20% during the cast. So There you go. She's a very, very solid healer. A lot of people seem to like her as well. And she's in the rate up banner. Her and Hanania. And Hanania you get for free from story. I believe when you beat chapter 1, I believe that's the final stage of chapter 1, is when you get her for free. Sometime around there, but you get her pretty early on. So that's a couple really strong units that you could potentially re-roll for or go for. I know there's some other really strong ones as well. I know a lot of people like Ray too. He even looks really, really cool. I like him. He looks dope. Let's go over him real quick, and then we'll go back to the gameplay. So places shield equal to 150% of his defense to all allies, lasts for 20 seconds, has a 60% chance on placing defense boost to all allies, lasts 20 seconds. So not only does he give you a full team-wide shield, he also has a possibility to give you a team-wide defensive boost as well. And that percentage goes up to 80% chance at level 5. So it's going to happen pretty often that he's going to give you both those buffs, defense and shield, which is really cool. So you'd be building this guy with a lot of defensive gear, which would be nice. Get his defense up. He's basically the Hackrin in this game. There's actually a couple units that could kind of be like Hackrin, if you are familiar, of course, with Awakened Chaos Era. Regenerates HP equal to 25% of his max HP when being attacked by 10 basic. So basically every 10 basic attacks he's going to pull this off, and that goes up to 37.5 every 10. All right, and then allies will gain 12% defense boost. So that's just a perma buff for your whole team right there. Again, this guy is Hackrin. This guy is Hackrin from Awakened Chaos Era. It goes all the way up to 20% at level 5. Very, very cool. So there's a few options for you guys and gals that are starting the game and you're looking for some reroll targets. Those units that I've listed already are very, very good. You can even include my girl Rain in here that we're using right now. She's also fantastic, especially if you pair her up with an Aiden or an Alex, both of which you have defense breaks. You get a defense break and then you let her go to town. She's going to do some crazy damage. So Rain is another strong one, and you guys will be able to see her in action in some of these videos because, of course, I'm using her. And I think we're very close to doing another multi-summon. So let me go ahead and hop in there and do a multi since you guys are here watching. Give me one moment. All right. Now, thing is here, I really want to do the rate up banner, but then I don't. Because my issue here is, see, I'm conflicted. On one side, I'd love to get Zinnia dupes and Hanania dupes because, you know, they're going to be easier to get because they are rate ups. But I'm really chasing down trying to get Aiden or Ray or even more dupes of Rain or any other unit that I'm using right now. More so than I need dupes of a healer. So I'm a little conflicted. I kind of want to go to the rate up, but then I don't. So we're probably just not going to go into the rate up. I can do almost 2 multis. Guys, we just need one more run of tower, and then we can do 2 multis. So let's go and do that real quick. We're going to do one more Sky City floor here. Pretty sure we can do one more floor. All right. And we'll just leave that like that. And then after we do this floor, we'll have enough gems to do 2 multis. Hopefully we can get an Aiden. That would be fantastic, because then I can get Alex out of my team. Or maybe I'll keep him in and get rid of Gaia. That's probably a better strategy. Gaia is definitely the worst character on my team right now. So yeah, we'll get rid of her first. When was this game released? If it's CBT, is there a wipe on global launch? Yes, Jacob. This game has been out for a couple months now, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 months. In CBT. The CBT goes until the end of February. After that, I'm hearing that the game is trying to release globally by March or April. So it's not going to be that much longer after the CBT ends. So you're going to have CBT till the end of February. Then you might have to wait a few weeks tops, as long as there's no delays, and then global launch should be there. So basically you can play it now. It'll get wiped, and then you'll be able to play it a few weeks later for the official launch. That is the goal. That is the idea for now. Now, again, delays could happen, of course. They always do. But if there is no delays, that's when I'm being told the release will be sometime around March or April. If it's in March, you'll have to wait even less, because that could be the beginning of March, the middle of March, the end of March. I don't know. And if this beta is going till the end of February, like the final week of February, you might only have to wait a couple weeks to maybe a month or less, and then boom, game's released and you can play it. But at least you'll have a good idea of kind of what to look forward to, where everything's at, how to progress efficiently, and all that other good stuff that you do in CBTs. All right. So what were we gonna do here? Oh yeah, we're gonna do a couple multi-summons. Hopefully we can pull something good. The game might have froze. I might have to redo it here. Uh-oh. Game froze. Oh no, we crashed. Back into Ark Legends. Let's go. Rip the dream. Melting games. You're melting my emulator. I will say though, when a game's not laggy like that, it loads up quick. Do you guys see how quick that game loaded up? From BlueStacks to straight into the game? That is amazing. That is some nice streamlined programming right there. It just went straight to the game. I love it. I want to see that more in today's gaming. That is beautiful. All right, so we're going to be doing 2 multis. We currently need 61 more pulls to guarantee to hit the pity. Hopefully we don't have to go that long. I'd love to pull an S hero for you guys here on stream. That'd be a lot of fun. It is our first stream of the game, so it'd be even better if we can make it happen. All right, so we're going to hold this in. If it goes orange, we got an S hero. If it goes purple, we get an A. If we don't get either and we get blue, then that would suck. Okay, we're getting an A hero. All right, hopefully it's more Jacob dupes. I do love Jacob. He's a really solid tank that you get for free from story. All right, who do we get? Oh, no, not her again. Rip the dream. She's not very good either, to be honest. Using her... Bessie, she's also a free unit that you get from story. Maybe they'll boost up some of these storyline characters because they definitely need a boost. All right, we got Dylan again. I think I sacked him off because I'm basically just focusing on Jacob. So those will probably both get sacked off. And I'll show you why I'm sacking these units off, by the way, that I'm not planning to use in CBT. All right, let's go and do another multi. Hopefully this one's a lot better than the last one. We shall see. Here we go. Jacob, did you use the one from APK Pure or did you use the one from the Google Drive document? Which one did you use? I have 2 of them pinned. Try to use the APK Pure one. Please go orange. Oh, rip. All right, well, we're getting an A hero. Hopefully, again, it's Jacob or, I mean, I guess I'll even take Alex at this point. I'm using him as well, so... Okay, it's another Jacob. That's awesome. And I believe that gets him to our first red star. I believe I already have him at 5-star. I think that does get him to a red star. Let's see. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'll take it. Unfortunately, we are gonna probably end up going to pity, unfortunately. Hopefully we don't. I think we need 40 more pulls, but it is what it is. All right. So let's go to Jacob real quick. Let's cultivate him. Let's star him up. Yes, he's going to be going to red star. Awesome. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do that. That means we also get skill up points that we can put into his skill for giving our team buffs, which is the one that I'm working on right now. As you can see, I already have it level 3. Stay behind. Grant shield to himself and 2 ally units with the lowest HP percentage. The shield is equal to, right now, it's 375% of his defense for 20 seconds, but it will be going to 563% because we're going to go ahead and upgrade that to max. There we go. So now we have a solid tank. The only thing he's missing now is he needs some defensive gear, which I believe you get a set of that from story if I remember correctly from my other account. Otherwise, we might just have to go to the gear dungeon and start farming him up some defense gear sometime soon, and then he'll be really setting us up nicely. So that'll be great. But also see if we can't rank up yet. We're not far enough in story. All right, so our boy Jacob, red star, let's go. Oh, now it works. Thanks. I guess Jacob would be my favorite hero. Guess why? Because he looks like a pirate. Jacob, are you a pirate fan? Do you love pirates? It's so far Gold Slayer. I've had it working on LD player and BlueStacks. I've had it working, the APK, I believe, works better on 64-bit BlueStacks. So you could try that as well. LD Player 64-bit or LD Player 4. They should both work. I haven't had any problems. I have not tried it on Nox. I'll be honest, I kind of have not used Nox in a long time. Nox, to me, has kind of fallen behind in how efficient the other emulators have become over the years. So I've been basically just sticking to LD Player and BlueStacks. Nox is kind of just, falling off the handle for me for the time being. It just runs hot than the other two. It's got, I swear it has a memory leak. I don't know. But, yeah, there you go. Because his name is Jacob as well, Josh. Oh, I mean, yeah, how did I miss that, man? I didn't get very much sleep. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't even realize, yeah, your name is Jacob and his name is Jacob. Of course you love him. You love yourself, duh. Oh, that's funny. That is actually funny. But anyways, let's go back to the tower and see if we can't clear the first 10. So we can do this, get this S hero, see who it is. Very excited. This really makes tower exciting for me because it's like, okay, I just want to beat floor 10. I want to beat floor 20. I want to beat floor 30 because it's like you have a goal now. You have like a really good goal. And that is, hey, what S hero am I going to get this time? It's like, it's very exciting. I would like a little bit more hands-on gameplay as well. Like I would love to be able to move my characters around a little bit, perhaps, since it's not going to be a traditional turn-based. I'd love to be able to move my characters around and even have potentially a targeting system where I can actually select, units that I want to target as a priority. Things like that would be a lot of fun. I don't know if they can do that or if they're planning on doing anything like that, but it would be interesting. It would definitely make the gameplay a little bit more immersive. All right. And by the way, our girl Rain back here, she's a DPS, and she also has crowd control with her debuff called Roots. It basically just locks down the character for a time being, which is really, really good. All right, floor 9. We're getting very close to floor 10 here. Okay, we got we got a earth and fire unit here in the middle. Got a fire and water down here and a water up top. So I think we're good up top. Down low here. Let me go ahead and put you there. Well, that rain will probably hurt. Yeah, we'll just leave it that way. Man, we really need to replace our Gaia. She's just holding us down, man. I really do not want to build her up either. Like, we got to find a replacement for her. Seriously. And the reason why that she's so bad is what I'm seeing from her is when she's doing her AoE, it feels like she's doing like a total damage thing instead of damage equally to all enemies. It feels like she's taking her total damage and then dividing that out amongst all the enemies. That's what it feels like because her AoE, it just hits so low. And yeah, it brings out those little drones or whatever, and they do some damage. Those are nice, but they die quickly. And when she does the initial AoE, it just doesn't do much. So it's like, I'm not really, if I want to run a unit to be an AoE, I'm not going to run her. And I would love to have a proper AoE in this game because it'd really help clearing some of these waves a lot faster. Because right now I'm just running a bunch of single target, and it's kind of slow. Alright, so we got Ray here in the front. Don't want to deal with that. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do this. We're going to put her, well, put you there. Kind of a support tank versus a support tank in a way. Put you over here. Put you there. And yeah, that's basically the best I can do right now with that. When did this game come out? Dean, it's still in CBT till the end of February. So it's not out yet. It will be hopefully in the springtime. Hopefully March, April. That's the idea anyways. Sometime March or April. But if you want to hop in and play right now, definitely go ahead. I mean, I just started this game yesterday, day before, sometime around there. It was shortly before I did my first impression video. And like I said, it's here till the end of February. So you still have like a month to try and jump in, play the game, learn the game. If it's something that you definitely want to, look into after release. definitely go ahead and hop in. I wouldn't even say you need to really re-roll either, to be honest. I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it in the CBT. I just wanted to do it to try out some new heroes. You guys know I like to test a lot of things out. But that's just me. Not everybody likes to do that. Some people just like to collect heroes and play and enjoy themselves. But yeah, I just love testing things out. I'd like to see what kind of crazy combos and strategies I can develop here. And man, there's like over 30 sets of gear in this game. And I'm not joking, guys. There is over 30 sets of gear in this game. A lot of them I feel like don't make much sense, and they could probably just be completely removed, or they need they need to be, you know, redone. But there is over 30 sets of gear in this game, which is crazy. So you can do a lot of crazy things. Lots of different strategies. All right. So we're going to see what our first S hero is from the tower. Very excited. All right. We need to start getting these special challenges done too. All right. So, who's it going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Are we going to get an Aiden? Are we going to get a Luana? Are we going to get a Ray? Are we going to get a dupe? We're going to get somebody we don't even want? I don't know. This is exciting. This could be anyone. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Who is it? You know what? I'll take it. That's really great. I had her on my other account, Talia. She has a prey mechanic, so she is also a single target nuker, and this will 100% replace our Gaia. Gaia is officially out of the team. So let's read over her real quick. So as I said, she has a prey mechanic. In the prey, active skill, attack the target first, if I could speak. So she deals damage equal to 750% of her attack to the target of prey. If she slays the enemy, she will deal damage equal to 50% of her attack to all enemies once again. Has a 75% chance on placing vulnerable for 20 seconds. As you can see, vulnerable increases damage taken by 25%. It goes all the way down here to 1125 for 23 seconds with vulnerable, and it's 100% chance of landing. So very, very good. It has 0 cooldown, which means you can spam this. I forgot to mention that, guys. If there is no cooldown on a skill, and let's say we have 6 energy, I can spam this back to back, which is incredible. So again, she is a nuker. Her second ability here, Newborn, deals damage equal to 500% of her attack to the marked target, which is basically the target that has prey. By the way, prey cannot be removed. This character will trigger once per 22 seconds, and then that goes all the way up to 750. So basically, if there's a target on the map that has the prey debuff attached to it, he will do up to 750% damage to that target every 22 seconds automatically, no matter where they are on the map. Incredible. On top of course, her nuking with her main skill, and then her passive, when the battle begins, deals damage equal to up to 750% of her attack to one random backline hero and places prey. Her skills will attack the marked unit first. After the marked unit dies, prey locked will be passed to the next enemy unit. This debuff is unable to be purified. The marked target cannot use active skill when being exiled. So she is bonkers. And she's actually another unit you could throw into that list of potential reroll targets. Very, very good unit. Very good single target unit indeed. And she's going to be replacing our Garbage Gaia. That's a good name for her, Garbage Gaia. Can we get a patent on that? Garbage Gaia. Let's change her name in game to that, actually. Garbage Gaia. All right, so we're going to go ahead and build her up really quickly because she's going to be added to our team now. So we're going to be running we're going to be running 3 S heroes and 2 A's now. We're hanging on the Jacob. He's really, really good. We're looking to replace Alex as soon as we can pull Aiden, hopefully at some point soon, or get him from the shop. But we're going to go and build her up real fast. Now, I haven't really looked into what kind of gear I want to put on these characters yet, because some of them, you know, you might just want to put straight up attack, maybe crit damage, maybe a mixture of those. But some of them, I don't know. I haven't really looked into it that much yet. I'm not at that level yet to where I'm like focusing on gear. Not yet, hopefully soon. Is that enough? All right, sweet. That dropped 10, and then we're going to do this. Nice. All right. Go ahead and confirm that. It's going to be able to bring her all the way up to 30. We don't have very much potions, though, so we're probably going to have to go farm up some potions later as well. Yeah, we're not going to get her very far. We'll get her a little over 20, 23. Not bad. Okay. Give her some gear here. I don't have any, very good gear available. I'm just going to... Wait, that's an HP set. I want to keep that for my healer. I'll go ahead and throw that one on there. As I said, guys, there's over 30 sets of gear. And you guys think I was joking? Look at this. Set offense, set defense, set life, critical hit, critical damage, accuracy, critical resistance, resistance, mark, immunity, fate, smash, immortal, Dinmu, dispelling, blessing, reflex, judgment, bash, curse, cleansing, justice, assist, cyclone, crack, threat, thousand blade, block, inspiration, fury, steadfast, and favor. Holy shit. There is a lot of gear sets, ladies and gentlemen. Holy mother. Oh crap, I forgot to put that HP gear on my Hanania. Gotta get her HP up, that way her healing's a little bit better. Oh nice, this will complete the set too. Now we have 2 sets of healing. Nice, that's awesome. You can see right here what gear set you have. Right now we have 2 HP plus 15%, which means we can do another 15% with 2 more pieces when we get those. 6 pieces of gear. There's also 4 pieces of accessories that you unlock as you train them. I believe you unlock those through training. All right, sweet. Let's see how much further we can push in the tower. I don't think we can get to 20 with our team, but we can at least try. Maybe get some more gems. Maybe do another multi soon before we end the stream. I'm not sure, but we're definitely taking her out of here. Goodbye, Gaia. Gaia the garbage. All right, so we have water in the middle here, which of course our earth type unit will be strong against. We're going to throw you up there. Okay, that looks fine. Maybe we'll throw you back here. And that looks okay. All right, let's do it. Still learning the whole formation thing. It's not, I haven't gotten it down to an exact science yet. All right, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Is there any way to play too? Yes, Dean. You can go into the actual Discord in the description below. Go to the Ark Legends channel, and then I actually have the APK Pure APK link pinned. So go ahead and grab the game there and enjoy. I don't know yet, Mystic. I don't know. AKA Playmaker. How does this game compete with Ace? Now, that's hard to say because I've only played it for a couple days, so I can't really give you an educated guess right now. But what I can say is these are completely 2 different games. Because on one side, I'm not going to change it. I think we're okay. Because on one side, you have a traditional turn-based game, and on the other side, you have a more semi-auto skill battler. I don't know, how else to really, what else to really call this. Like, what's the proper term, rather? It's not an ARPG. It's not a turn-based. It's not a hack and slash. It's not a strategy board. It's not even a, it doesn't have a grid-based system either. This is literally just a semi-auto battler. Kind of similar to, like, Overhit. I think Exo's Heroes was somewhat like this as well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It has the visual graphics as a game like Goddess of Genesis. Some of the characters also remind me a little bit of like what am I thinking of? Maybe Summoner's War, perhaps, in some cases. But yeah, one game is turn-based and one isn't. So I can't really just straight up compare them head to head because that would not be fair. Do you feel like leaking energy? What do you mean? I felt like in Ace you can play as long as you want. Well, Dean, sadly that's not the case in Ace either. I will say both these games have a stamina problem. I will say that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That's just the way it is. I mentioned at an earlier point in the stream, I said that a lot of the mid to end game content that you do, like the towers, the gear dungeons, the, EXP materials, the gold materials, all that other stuff, those all cost 10 stamina, even in the lower stages, all the way up to the max stages. And because of that, the value for your stamina isn't very good at the early stages. But you're going to need to do those stages to progress through some of the obstacles you find yourself in the story. So the game, because of that, will have a stamina issue. Now, how long will that stamina issue be a thing going forward? I don't know. And it's also, of course, going to depend on how long do you feel that you need to play the game daily to, of course, stay, somewhat competitive as a free-to-play casual, or, of course, a spender when, of course, they add a cash shop after release. Because right now, everyone is playing the game free-to-play because there is no cash shop in the CBT, which I like that. That's the way it should always be. Because why would I want to invest money into a unpolished product? But regardless of that, so everyone right now is playing the game fully free-to-play. So we're getting a good aspect of kind of what the game is like from a free-to-play player's perspective. And I will say, stamina does become an issue. I will say that. And Ace, the same thing. After a couple weeks, you get out of the honeymoon phase. All your beginner rewards and achievements are gone. You will start running into stamina issues there as well. Otherwise, you don't summon. If you want to have stamina, don't summon an Ace. That's simple. But if you don't summon, you're also not going to get to play with a lot of new units, which kind of goes against the point of a hero collector in the first place. So it really depends what you want to do. Do you want to summon and play with new units, or do you just want to use whatever you start with for a long time and then get a lot of energy? That's up to the player to decide how they want to go about it. But yeah, there's definitely a stamina issue. But again, it is CBT, so they do have time to fix it if they are wanting to. They are taking suggestions and feedback, so if you guys want to mention that to them in their official Discord, definitely go ahead and do so. From me talking to the community reps shortly, I haven't really had long-term conversations with them. They seem pretty nice so far. They definitely seem to take criticism well, which is a positive thing, especially considering where I was coming from with Ace. So it is glad to, I am glad to see that they are taking constructive criticism very well, which is a good thing. But yeah, of course, the game's not perfect. It's gonna have a lot of problems. It is beta, closed beta. But as long as they're willing to make those corrections, I think it'll be fine. They are already talking about, prioritizing getting skip animations in here, which is already fantastic. That's great news. How many units have you built up, Dean? Are you able to do a lot of the stage 12 bosses yet? Because when you start getting into the point where you're farming gear, your stamina is going to go bye-bye. Oh, we might actually lose here. I don't know if we need to go in and manual this or we're just too weak. What is the strength on that? 19,539. What is our power? Oh, we're just kind of right there on the border. Do we need to move some characters around? Let me see. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we're gonna throw you there. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna move you over there. Move you down there, and then you there. We'll see what that can do. I don't know. I'm not hopeful for that. We'll see. Let's find out. All right, we need a defense break as soon as possible. Excuse me, as soon as possible. Man, he's got that rage. That's not. We need to heal. Come on, heal. Woo! We almost lost our tank. Boy, Jacob, he about just got blasted back to space. We might be okay now. Let's get our defenses up. I know his defense isn't that high yet, but anything helps. He is out to kill, man. Oh, crap. We got hit with that root. Oh, boy. It's not looking good, fellas. Okay, we got him. Oh, man. Nice. That was close. Holy crap. Alright, so we won that fight. I don't think we're going to win the next one. Oh, boy. 20.3k. We are fighting 2 grass, 2 earth, rather. An earth, and fire, and a water. This could be interesting. I could... Let's see, I could swap those over here. And then I could run that behind her. Actually, I could probably just do it like that. She's more tanky. Oh, man. Our Jacob about to take a beating. But we need to take out that Zinnia because she's going to keep healing up somebody. Regulus has an attack down on him. He's the earth unit in the front. That could be a problem. Then, of course, we got to deal with Rain in the back. That's going to have a CC and a nuke of her own. So, this should be fun. See what we can do here. Dean, I played Ace for nearly a year. Oh, crap. On YouTube, that is. I wasn't paying attention. It already started, and I already lost 2 units. Rip the dream. Yeah, we need that prey to go in and hit hard. Come on. Please get a kill. Please get the kill. Thank you. Okay. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's top everybody up. Got 3 people alive. Come on. We can do this. Oh, crap. I'm being attacked by mushrooms. Hey, man. All right, we got two left. Let's go. We got this. All right, we got one more prey before she dies. Come on. Get the kill. Get the kill. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we just healed her just in time. Holy crap. This is not good. This is not looking good at all. Okay, we're going to do it again. Oh, come on. So close. Dang. Okay, it's top our healer up. She's about to go down. Anania. Such a weird name. Okay, so we got prey on Zinnia now. So hopefully we can nuke her down. We're going to keep topping up with her healing, which is annoying. We're going to let our mana save up a little bit. I keep calling it mana. I know it's a different name, but it's just easier to say that. I'm going to wait till we have enough. Okay, let's nuke. Let's nuke. Nuke, 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 nuke. Let's get it. Come on, let's nuke again. She ain't dead yet. Let's go. Oh, come on. Just die. Man, she's so tanky. Holy crap. My goodness. Alright, she's rooted. Come on, time to do damage. She can't move. Let's go. Yes! Woo! That was wild. See, sometimes this gameplay can get pretty intense when you start getting up in these like harder stages, man. Holy crap. That was intense. I actually can't believe we won that fight. Alright, I don't know how many gems we have. Let's go take a look real quick. Kind of curious myself. I want to see if we have enough to do another multi, perhaps. Oh, only 880. Rip. That's not enough. Well, how many do we need, actually? Need 1,200. I'd really like to do one more multi before we get out of here. We also need to go in here to the recall. Do some dismissing here. Go and dismiss all these. We're not going to be using any B heroes in here, especially in closed beta. I'll show you what we do with these in a moment. We're also going to go ahead and get rid of you, get rid of you. We're not planning to use those at all. I've already looked at them, didn't really like what I saw. And I'll show you what we do with these things, guys and gals. So we go to the Demis shop, and you can actually buy some really useful stuff from the shop. Now you have 3 different currencies. You have like this premium divine crystal currency that you get for sacking off like extra S heroes, maybe if you have a maximum duped or something. You got exchange crystal, and I think that's it. There's also this red currency. I forget what it's called too. Whatever these are. What is this called? It doesn't really tell me. Anyway, you get the red ones, you get the gold ones, and then you get the rainbow ones. And then you can train those in for these types of rewards. Now, what's really nice is... Oh, they changed it. Oh, crap. So they actually change every day. Oh, rip the dream. I had an Aiden in here and a Luana. Now it's Iselda and Kai. So, rip the dream. I'd have to wait for them to come back into the shop. But anyways, so what you do is you exchange, you trade in your characters that you're not going to use. And then you get the red materials, the gold materials, or the rainbow. You can also exchange up. For like 100 of the red, you can exchange for 10 of the gold. And then for 100 of the gold, you can exchange for 10 of the rainbow. So it kind of works out that way. As you can see, we have 70 gold right now and 890 red. So I can exchange for almost 90 of these exchange crystals, which would put me up to almost 160 gold, which is, not anywhere close to 500 yet, but it's a step forward. So depending on how long you summon, how long it's going to take, it could take 2-3 weeks, maybe a month, but eventually you're going to get enough of those and you can exchange for an S hero that you're looking for in the shop. For me, it's Aiden or Luana, preferably Aiden first. But now I'm going to have to wait till he's back in the shop when I actually have enough currency. But I don't have enough currency right now. There's also other various rewards as well, but that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Now, I could also go for more Jacobs and try and get him maxed out even faster and skill him up and make him a really good tank for the foreseeable future. I could go that route as well, but I don't want to do that yet until I see how stingy resources are for summoning. I'm still too early in the game yet to decide that, but yeah, that's kind of the idea of what I'm doing there. Anyway, I'll see if we can do a few more story stages to at least get up to enough to do another multi before we get out of here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying so far. It's the first time streaming this game. Didn't know if you guys were going to like it or not, but hey, gotta try. All right, let's go back down to the city. See if we can do a few more story stages and end this stream with an S pull from the banner. That would be pretty cool. We had a lot of bad luck with our first 2 multis. I believe on my other account that I started, I got stuck on like chapter 7677, somewhere around there. Right now, we're on chapter 4. You also get rewards from adventure for, doing all 9 stages. Go in and then you can claim 2 summons, you get 100 gold, and then 2 more summons when you completely do everything. You can see there. There's also a hard mode and a normal mode of the story available. I don't know if they're going to add a 3rd mode or not for release. I'm assuming they probably will. Most games do. There's always a 3rd mode. Alright. Talk to them. Skip that. I think we have 4 summons right now and like almost 900 gems. So we don't really need that much more gems to be able to do a multi. So hopefully just a couple more stages will do it. All right. We're going to be fighting. Let's go. So we're fighting all water here. Oh boy. This looks like fun. Oh yeah, we need to swap her out. Okay, well, since Earth is strong against water, we're going to go ahead and put her right there in the front. Put you back there since you have range. Put you in the middle. Well, actually, no, we can't do that. Oh, crap. We'll let you take care of that, and we'll put you back here. Alex is so squishy, and he's fire, so he's going to have to go all the way in the back. There's no way around that. I'll just go and auto this. Hopefully it works. Okay, we're going to be getting our defense break here. Gets resisted. No. I have seen him get resisted on his defense break. And I'm not sure if it's because of the type disadvantage, perhaps, or if it's just the boss or whatever the enemy is has a lot of resistance, because there is resistance in this game as well, so that could be a thing. Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. And I know you don't see, like, there's not an animation for it, but you'll notice every, like, you know, however many seconds it was, our Talia will actually hit the unit that has the prey debuff on it. Just randomly, you'll just see random big chunks of damage taken out. That's her doing her other ability, which is very cool. Alright, so... Oof, now it's all over the place. It is all over the place right now. Okay. Crap, they're kind of spread out a little bit. Well, doing that two there. I'll put you back there, and we'll do that. That's fine. We're gonna have to leave one uncovered. So he's gonna come down in there and start beating up on our row. Okay, we're gonna defense break. Probably a little late there. That enemy's pretty much was dead anyways. But watch that enemy in the back with the prey debuff. Just watch it. Just gonna randomly get killed. You'll see it just take random damage. See? You just hit it and killed it randomly. I love it. She's a really good ass hero. There we go. Alright. We'll take it. Okay. Okay, more dialogue. How close are we now? We're at 50%. What do we need? We need 6,600 points. Dang. That'll give us another 100, and I think that will give us enough, because that'll put us at, what, 980? How many do we need to do a multi? Let me see real quick. How many did we need? We need 900. Are you kidding me? We need 20. We need 20 gems. All right, all right. You gotta be kidding me. That's funny. We are 20 gems away from another multi-summon. That looks fine. So how's everyone doing today? On this hump day, middle of the week. Any games any of you all are looking forward to coming out here soon? Any of you been playing the beta for Torchlight? Infinite? I know some people are playing the closed beta of that right now. Unless it's ended, I don't remember. My live stream still working? Can somebody say something in the live stream? I don't know if we're still working or what. Oh, never mind. I see it. There we go. My Hero Ultra Impact. So you're looking forward to that? Yeah, that's another one that's coming out too. Dang. A lot of games coming out soon. Holy crap. Gonna be busy, busy, busy around here. Alright, so we're going to be moving on to the boss here soon. About to get blasted. That is a cool summoning animation. She's literally nuking the planet. Didn't that kill everything? How are we still alive, man? All of our characters are at least planetary level confirmed. We just survived a planetary destructive attack. We're too overpowered. Alright. Is that enough? I think it is. There we go. Boom. Now we can go do a multi and the stream, hopefully with an S pull. That'd be great. Find out. All right. Let's do this thing. We still need 41 more pulls for the guaranteed pity. Hopefully we don't need it. Hopefully it's going to be right here, right now. Let's go. Come on. Give me an Aiden. Give me any of those other S heroes we've talked about earlier. Give me something good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go orange. Go orange. Come on. Oh, yes. Let's go. Come on. We are getting an S hero, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. That's what we want to see. That's how you end a stream off on the right note. Let's go. All right. So they're going to show you the higher grade characters first. So we got Nora. I'm going to have to look into her and see if she's good. Never really looked at Nora. She's a fire hero. Obviously, she's a ranged unit. We're going to have to see if she's good. Wow, that's the only thing we pulled, too. Holy crap. All right. So new S hero. Please be a good unit. Now, again, we have seen some units in the game where their descriptions aren't actually matching up with what they do. So even if she sounds good or bad, she might be the opposite when we take her in the battle. So we'll have to see. But I do want to see what it says anyways. Come on. So she is, as I said, a fire ranged unit. She deals damage to several targets. Okay, so she's an AoE. We need an AoE. All right, her skill 1 we don't care about. Skill 2, her main skill here, her firepower. 3 costs, no cooldown. Bombards the 35-yard circular area with the largest numbers of enemy units, dealing damage equal to 75% of her attack for 5 times. When hitting more than 3 when hitting more than 3 enemy units, each additional unit increases damage multiplier of each attack by 7.5%, all the way up to 37.5. And that goes all the way up to 11%, up to 55%, and then the initial damage is 113. So that sounds like a very strong AoE nuke. See what else she can do. Has a 20% chance to deal damage equal to 50% of her attack to enemies around the target. So she, okay, and that goes up to 75. 20% chance, so it's really low, but if it triggers, her AoE becomes even more of a nuke. Okay. And then what's her passive? Please be a good passive. Shoots a cannonball to the enemy with the lowest HP when she slays one enemy, dealing damage equal to 250% of her attack. So, okay, so she gets a free attack when she gets a kill. Okay. It goes all the way up to 375. She hits the lowest HP target too, which will most times be the opposite team's DPS. That could be very, very good in PvP. One attack per 0.83 seconds and not... Well, yeah, I noticed that. It's just they don't do anything special. That's why I don't really read these. But yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, she's got a slow attack on her skill 1. It's weird it says 1.6 seconds, but in her description it says 1.33. So there is a slight cooldown delay even between her actual attack itself. That goes up to 100%. What's Jacob's? Jacob's is 1.5, so he's slow, but he's a tank. What's Rain's? Rain's is 1.33 as well. Here's the fastest one I'm using right now. What about Anania? 133. Alex, what do you got? 1.25. A little bit faster. Then we have Talia, who is 1.33 as well. So most of my team is 1.33. But yeah, I have seen some 0.83s. There are some fast skill ones. But it's just not really, it's whatever. But anyways, guys and gals, we pulled an S hero to end the stream. That's fantastic. I'm going to keep working on this team. Try and work out some gear here soon. Maybe we'll do another live stream. Not sure when. We're going to have more first impression videos and stuff like that to come here on the channel as more and more games start to release and go into beta and all that other good stuff. So thank you all so much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're newer to the channel. If you're watching later on, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Catch you all later. Until next time, peace.